Isn't it? I feel like no one talked about the fact that he sold his team. It was not big enough news. Like, he was the NBA guy. NBA is a great asset. NBA keeps going, and then he sold it, and it like that. Shouldn't that scare people?
Yeah, because when the Bucks were sold, you're like, hey, you guys came in, and sometimes like the private equity guys would just be like, wait, how much of a return are we going to get?
Right.
Like, done. Like,
Yeah.
that's how I've done my job for decades. That's how I have to do it now, even if you feel like there's some emotional attachment to something like a franchise that's far more, emotional than anything in your portfolio. But I'm with you, Big Cat. Like, because then it was also sold to us like, no, but it's still going to be his team.
Yeah,
He's going to be in
which
charge.
made no sense.
And it was like, what's that about?
Yeah.
Like, if I'm buying a team, be like, oh, and by the way, you guys
can
get to
have
make
it.
all the cool decisions.
Yeah.
And then that kind of got shot down a little bit.
Right.
So
The whole story seemed weird to me because it really does feel like if there's one guy who's going to sell his NBA team, Mark Cuban should be the one that sounds off all the alarms.
there's a lot of transition happening right now with teams.